How does a player once released from Benfica end up managing Manchester United? Ruben Amorim didn't rise through fame. He rose through grit, ideas, and a quiet belief in doing things differently. From playing with a broken arm just to earn a contract, to outsmarting Europe's biggest clubs with bold tactics. This is the real story behind one of football's most unexpected coaching climbs. Ruben Amorim was born in Lisbon on January 27, 1985. He joined Benfica's youth academy in 2000, a dream start for many young Portuguese footballers. But just 2 years later, he was let go, an early career blow that could have ended his path. Instead, he moved to Belenenses, where he had to fight even harder to prove himself. During a trial with the team, Amorim played through a broken arm, literally putting pain aside just for the chance to be seen. At Belenenses, he began to shape his identity on the pitch. Amorim made his Primeira Liga debut in December 2003 in a 2-0 win over Alverca. As a player, he was dependable, smart, and willing to adapt. Coaches quickly learned they could use him anywhere: midfield, right back, even wide positions. His tactical intelligence, calm under pressure, and ability to read the game drew comparisons to Thiago Mendes, another versatile Portuguese player who made a name for himself in Europe. Amorim's role was often understated, but his impact on the team was undeniable. In 2008, Amorim returned to Benfica, this time as a professional. Signing a 4-year deal, he became part of a squad filled with stars. He contributed steadily across multiple seasons, offering consistency and versatility when it mattered, eventually helping Benfica win 3 Primeira Liga titles in 2010, 2014, and 2015. His adaptability and selflessness remained his greatest strengths. When loaned to Braga in 2012, he slotted in seamlessly, scoring 4 goals in 30 appearances and helping them secure a strong league campaign. Later, a move to Al Wakrah in Qatar added international experience to his resume, giving him a broader view of football beyond Europe. His national team career mirrored his club journey, quietly reliable. Amorim earned 14 caps for Portugal, including call-ups to the 2010 and 2014 World Cup squads. What set him apart was how consistently he turned tactical instructions into results, earning his place through precision, not headlines. Despite what Amorim lacked in superstardom, he made up for with work ethic and football IQ, traits that began hinting at a deeper potential beyond just playing. Next, we'll look at how that mindset shaped his fast rise in management. After hanging up his boots in 2017, Ruben Amorim made an unusual move for a former international player. He went back to school. He enrolled at the University of Lisbon's Faculty of Human Kinetics, a program known for producing top-tier football minds, including Jose Mourinho. Though he lacked a traditional university degree, Amorim was accepted into the course due to his exceptional football intelligence. During his studies, he completed a week-long internship under Mourinho at Manchester United, gaining valuable insights into elite-level coaching. Amorim's first managerial role came in 2018 with Casa Pia, a third-division Portuguese club. His tenure began with 2 consecutive losses, leading him to consider resignation. However, a tactical shift to a back 3 formation in the third game resulted in a 4-0 victory, sparking an 8-match winning streak. This period was pivotal in developing his coaching philosophy, emphasizing adaptability and tactical innovation. Despite facing challenges, including a suspension due to licensing issues, Amorim's impact at Casa Pia was profound. His dedication to his players extended beyond the pitch. He once paid 2 years' rent for a player living in overcrowded conditions. These experiences laid the foundation for his future successes. In March 2020, Sporting CP appointed Amorim as head coach, paying a €10 million release clause to Braga, a record fee for a Portuguese coach. This decision was met with skepticism due to his limited top-flight coaching experience. However, Amorim quickly silenced critics. In the 2020-21 season, he led Sporting to their first Primeira Liga title in 19 years, finishing the season with 26 wins, 7 draws, and only 1 loss. The team also secured the Taça da Liga, achieving an unofficial double. The victory was just as emotional as it was tactical. Amorim introduced a flexible 3-4-3 setup that emphasized pressing, width, and rapid transitions. His players knew their roles but also had the freedom to improvise. The result was a blend of discipline and creativity that opponents struggled to match. He added multiple Portuguese League Cups to his record and consistently led Sporting to Champions League qualification, competing toe-to-toe with Europe's elite. His system became a reference point for modern Portuguese football. That level of consistency soon caught the attention of clubs beyond Portugal. One in particular saw more than just potential. At Sporting CP, Ruben Amorim turned belief in youth into a blueprint for success. He didn't just promote young players, he trusted them with responsibility. Pedro Gonçalves, signed from Famalicão, was pushed into a more advanced role and finished the 2020-21 season as the league's top scorer. Nuno Mendes, still a teenager, became a regular at left wing-back before earning a move to PSG. Amorim's 3-4-3 system gave young players space to grow. It demanded structure, but left room for expression. Training was rigorous, but the environment was supportive. He treated youth development not as a gamble, but as a necessity, growing a squad from within without chasing stars. Players responded because Amorim balanced discipline with trust. He made it clear that talent wasn't enough. Effort, humility, and adaptability were just as important. His Sporting side didn't rely on experience. They built it. His work with the academy reshaped expectations, proving that a winning team could be built around the next generation. Now he faces a very different test, one that carries both weight and expectation. In 2024, Ruben Amorim accepted the role of Manchester United manager, following the departure of Erik ten Hag. It was a bold appointment. United were in transition, and Amorim, young, ambitious, with a proven track record of building something sustainable, fit the profile of a long-term leader. He inherited a squad with talent but lacking identity. His first moves reflected his roots, more focus on youth, tighter training structures, and a return to high-intensity football. Familiar faces like Lindelof, who he once shared a pitch with at Benfica, added a thread of continuity. Amorim wasn't brought in to manage egos. He was brought in to build a team, one that plays with clarity, purpose, and belief. Early signs were promising. Performances became more cohesive. Players seemed more accountable, and the system began to take shape. It's still early, but for the first time in years, United's direction feels deliberate. And that's no accident. Ruben Amorim is known for his tactical flexibility. While his signature setup is a 3-4-3, he shifts shapes seamlessly, sometimes into a 3-5-2 or 4-3-3, depending on the opponent and game flow. At Sporting CP, his teams pressed high, kept a compact shape, and relied on quick, vertical transitions to catch defenses off balance. Players were drilled to read the game and break lines through central channels. He prioritizes discipline, smart pressing, and team cohesion over individual flair. Every role is clearly defined, yet players are given the freedom to rotate and overload when needed. His sides control tempo without excessive possession, making the ball move with purpose. Now at Manchester United, Amorim brings that same clarity and boldness. The challenge? Applying this controlled aggression in a league where mistakes are punished quickly. The foundation is set. Now it's about getting results. How that foundation holds under pressure is what we'll see next. Amorim arrived at Manchester United with a 3-year deal and high expectations. Though his start has been uneven, marked by defensive lapses and inconsistent form, his ideas are taking shape. He's building from the back, seeking upgrades in key areas like the goalkeeper spot, and sticking to his principles. At Sporting, he won 2 league titles and helped players grow into stars. At United, the scale is bigger, but his mission is familiar. Rebuild with purpose, develop a collective identity, and make the team difficult to beat. The Premier League poses a steep learning curve, but Amorim has never shied away from uphill battles. The next chapter? It may define his legacy. From the streets of Lisbon to the pressure of Premier League nights, Ruben Amorim has carved his path with purpose. He's shaped teams with thought, lifted young talent with trust, and challenged tradition with quiet conviction. At Manchester United, he steps into history, not to follow it, but to shape where it goes next. Whatever unfolds from here, his story is far from finished.